Hello there, traveler, and welcome back to the world of Kymaticus, where through the roles we play, we spin our tale. This is our original D&D 5e session here on Forward in the Saves. I am Alexander, your Weaver of Tales, and as always, I am joined by my companions, Tyler, John, Cassie, Viper, and Dylan. So, without further ado, hang up your cloak, grab a drink, and kick back as we dive into this chapter of Kymaticus.
Ow!
What are you laughing at?
What happened?
You spoke
all right.
and we didn't hear you on our end.
Yeah.
So-
okay.
Where we last left off. Hoplites, still on vacation, finishing up vacation, doing a couple of things. But in the last chapter, there was one giant science experiment.
Yay!
You
Science!
experimented with the far metal ingots that you found up in Brightfall Study a while back now. And through trial and error, and error and trial and error again, and error and trial and error.
And white and blue, white and blue, and white and blue, and white and blue.
You got a bust. You're welcome.
Yeah, you all have through the exhaustive efforts of Hector and Heldon, far metal infused armor / weapons. So, I told you last time I would tell you what your benefits are. So here they go. Hector, as you already know, you did yours a while back. You get the alert feat from your armor, and your halberd has an additional +1 to hit and for damage. Eldon, your armor will grant you advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
And your moonblade now has the Vorpal Blade property.
Ooh, that's nasty. Nasty.
You know, technically,
Rona.
if I mounted you, you would have advantage on dexterity saving throws too. Is my mount? Because I have that mount ability.
I
I
don't
just
like
mount you.
this. I don't like this train. Can I get off this train?
Anyways, Rona,
I'm just,
upon a
just throwing it out there.
Conversation.
upon a hit with the harvester, roll an insight check that must match or exceed the target's AC. Upon a success, you can discern one vulnerability, resistance, or immunity. You can also use this to discern if the target has legendary actions or not.
Ooh.
And for your armor, you gain the benefits of the tough feature. And if you do increase your constitution score later, it would affect that.
Okay.
Cerseus, your gauntlet gains a special attack. With the gauntlet, use your charisma modifier. Treat it like a weapon that you're proficient with. And you can do 1d12 force damage on a hit with it.
I can
Your
do what? Because you literally cut out when you said.
your
Well,
all right, Cersei, hold on. You can now do 1d12 force damage with your gauntlet.
sweet.
Harvest.
Your armor can now repel enemies. After being physically attacked, as a reaction, you can emit a pulse and blast large and medium creatures back away 30 feet from you. Roll a
That's
charisma
awesome.
check to determine the strength saving throw that they have to succeed, or they will be blasted back. Additionally, they will take 1d6 force damage upon being repelled, regardless of succeeding or failing.
All right, you said that's for medium and large enemies?
Yep.
So the small ones are just
Yeah,
immune?
small and tiny. Yeah, you can. Yes.
I was about to
Yeah.
say a dwarf
Large and below.
Why didn't you get one back?
If you're a dwarf, so it counts as medium. Small would be like a hobbit. Yeah, it's
Yes.
half.
All right. Imagine a
Eclipse.
hobbit just coming up to me and hitting me, and I'm like, he didn't point back.
Eclipse.
Funny.
You gain an additional +1 to hit with both scimitars. And now, you can throw the scimitars at 20 feet without disadvantage, or 40 feet with disadvantage. And they can magically appear back in your hand a moment later.
Oh, snap.
You can summon the blades back to an open hand as a free action. So, whenever you want, essentially.
Amazing.
Upon having your armor on, or flailing around with your weapons a little bit, you figure out these traits rather quickly. Far metal has a very interesting effect on how certain weapons and armor work. So, you have 2 days because everyone went to bed after that.
Yes.
No choice.
Yeah.
So I get my. I'm sorry. My level of exhaustion is now gone, which is very exciting.
Yep, you are okay. Everyone, long rest. You will wake up in Far Metal Mine, or at least somewhere in that mountain area, the following morning. You have 2 days until your meeting with the Emperor. Hoplites, what left do you have to do?
Kind of figure out what we're. So, okay. Can we get a reminder from whomever? What was a Shanga doing, and what do we need to do to, like, for allies for this meeting?
Well, Shinga was going to the north to see exactly whether or not Prince Marfell and King Marfell were set in the hand, and whether Princess Torian was set in the hand.
Okay,
Of the
so he didn't say he was going to talk to we just saw them, the elephant riding people. Help.
The Dire Bears? Wormbreakers?
Oh, word breakers. Thank you. Did he ever say that he was going to talk to them, or did we need to do that?
No, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be on our side 100%. Like, without doubt, there's no need to sweat them.
Okay.
We could let them know something might happen, but that would require something to happen.
Okay. So that's still kind of okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna head to New Iron Crest and also Marfell.
Okay.
That's where he's going.
Do we think it would be wise to reach out?
Yeah, because he was going to go help New. Yes, it would be, because if the situation that we're planning is for if things go down, Circeus has to teleport us out. They have to be willing. They can't be willing if they don't know what's going on. So it'd be best just to give them a heads up that that might happen. So that way, we're not trying to explain to them the situation while we're trying to leave and risk leaving them behind.
Okay. Yeah. Good idea.
Same
all
thing
right.
with Circeus' brother.
Well, since we have a bit of time before this meeting, I can do a couple of big spells and talk to both in person. Well, sort of.
Before we do that, traveling is easy enough to get there. Just want to make sure that we don't have anything else planned today that those might be better used for. I don't think so. I don't believe we have anything else. It would be very convenient.
We
Sure.
could do some scouting around the castle in Amaranth, figure out kind of what we need and the back alleys if we have to escape through the city with no magic.
That's a good idea.
We can also
Right,
see
we can
if
just
they are actually expecting me.
I think Hector
Yeah.
made it clear when we talked to Thundermane.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that seems to be the best. If we use those spells of advice enough time, then we can just go straight to the city, get some rooms there, and just stand there and give us time to explore and figure out what we might need to do and get a good feel for everything.
Okay.
Plus, there is something I would like to pick up at the palace.
So what are we going to do first?
Do your thing, Rona.
So I'm gonna cast what is this spell's name again? I can never remember. I'm awful.
Message. No, not message.
The
It's
big
one.
message. The big commune with not my god, with people.
Sending?
No,
No.
it's like sending.
It's a sixth
okay.
level one.
Yeah,
Vision
okay.
and message.
It's projection.
Projection. Why is
I
that
do that
so
all the time.
hard to
I don't
remember?
need a spell for that.
Anyway, I will send it to Cersei's brother first. We'll start with him. Make sure he's in the loop.
Okay. All right, so you want to project to Drydell Jr.
Yes.
Alistair.
Alistair Drydell.
Ring.
You reach out with your spell. You feel a connection, and before you, the visage begins to appear. You see Alistair Drydell II sitting and enjoying breakfast.
I'm glad to see I caught you at a good time. Rona?
What is going on?
This is a message. We've got like 10 minutes.
He's done that before, I think.
It's a
Not
call.
projection.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He takes a bite of like what seems to be like something akin to French toast or something.
Okay. Is this room like secure? Are we good?
See him wave his hand. You don't hear anything outside of the
Mm-hmm.
10-foot radius there, but or 10-foot diameter there.
Mhm.
After a moment, he looks back up to you. We're good now.
We have it on pretty good authority that this debrief with the Emperor coming up in a few days might go poorly. And we wanted our allies to be aware that that's a possibility.
Poorly how?
Skirt. Can anybody remind me if we have told Alistair about anything? We're just relying on the fact that you two are
he doesn't know
family.
anything about. He doesn't know anything about you.
He doesn't know
only
anything
knows
about-
that. He only knows Cersei's stuff, where like he's an alien and magic and all this other stuff.
Also, I'm pretty sure we did this when we told him we were going to meet him and talk. Remember whenever we saw him going to be...
Sure, but like you were
in-
with me at that point. I feel like this is different. Okay, so okay. Okay.
Skirt! Hold up. He cuts another piece. Just
Sorry.
waiting.
No, he doesn't know anything about you. He knows nothing
Okay.
about you.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
Without giving away, although you kind of need to be all the way in the loop. I guess we can trust you, right? Probably should have led with that.
yes.
I would like to make an insight check.
Okay.
Hit him.
Being randomly met at one point, didn't this spell work the 10-foot both ways to where someone can be standing next to Ron?
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's just Rona.
22.
Yeah, as far as I know either. I didn't know if we
Yeah, it works 10 foot both ways. So like
Yeah.
he'll be able to see whatever 10 foot is there, and you see whatever 10 foot is there.
Yeah.
So he just seems like really confused right now.
Right. It's about to get worse. Okay, cool. So we had a fairly top secret mission into the heart of Kavarot and found out that I have familial ties to the Vimir house. And
As in royalty?
yes. Well, it turns out my aunt was on the throne and she was being a problem. And now she's not on the throne. And I'm hoping you're making a connection here. Now it's me. So we believe that the wrong people.
Go back.
Where did I lose you?
And now it's you?
Yes.
As in on the throne
Yes.
of Kavarot.
Yes.
Is Cerseus there?
Cerseus, I'll just call out, I guess.
I'll go over there.
You
Oh,
walk.
Hi.
You walk next to Rona. He's gonna look to you. Did you know about this?
I'm gonna look slightly. You told him.
What else was I supposed to do? We need him on our side.
He needs to know. Yes, I knew. But I felt that it was not up to my decision to tell you. This was Rona's news, not mine.
So I would
Whenever
assume
she
all the
was ready, that
hoplites.
was up to her.
All the hoplites know.
Yes.
I kind of took over the throne with her, so you were there.
What worries you about this meeting?
You are well aware of the tension between Kavarot and literally the rest of the continent.
Over the last 110 years, yes.
Correct. We think that we worry that the Emperor is going to try to start something, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop it. We think he's, no disrespect meant, of course, but he's gone off the rails. This is our worry. And if he won't listen to reason, then there's no reason for us to stay and get ourselves killed. And anybody who allies with us or even has some semblance of alliance with us could be in grave danger.
So what do you expect out of an alliance with you?
But listen,
I'm not asking you to ally with Kavarot. I wouldn't do that. But my alliance, my friendship with your brother, could put you in a bad spot.
He looks to you, Cerseus.
I just want you to be there to listen. Hear us out and don't jump to anything when everyone finds out. But it does strike me interesting the Emperor's changes over the past year. He has become a different person, and I kind of wonder if what happened to Father has happened around him, whether it's Thundermane or him himself. Something's changed. Somebody is in there, and I think it's something that we all should look out for.
Okay. You feel the message
I think
start to
Parallax
fade.
may have gotten
projection. Here is what I know. You all left to embark on your mission. You came back with now, to me, newly discovered startling revelation. And I don't know you all well. I know you well, Cerseus, but the hoplites I don't. But You all brought back our father. That new member. For that alone, I will listen. Come the meeting, I will listen. I will not contact anyone until then.
Thank you. And understand that regardless of what you hear or not, whether you like it or not, if things go south, we can't get you out unless you're willing to come.
You see his attention drop towards wherever he waved earlier. I will see you at the meeting.
Thank you.
Stay safe, brother.
Projection. He'd still say the same to you, and then the projection will fade.
Thanks, Cerseus. Kind of saved my tail.
No problem. I do worry about him now that he knows. I feel like he now has a target on his back, though. But he had to be done, so we need as many people to know beforehand as we can. Who else would be on our side? So we could
Well,
tell.
the Wormbreakers, they know, but it's a good idea to reach out. Hector, should we, father or son? Which one do you think is going to be more receptive?
With Hector there, the father.
I think against your one breaker, but he's he's more of a fighter. But he is the one in charge, so it would make sense to go for the father.
All right. I will send a message to the Mr. Wormbreaker.
Drundal?
Thank you.
A message or projection?
Projection.
Okay. Projection reaches Drundal Wormbreaker. He's sitting in the same throne that you all saw him sit in not long ago, feasting on a plate full of meats. His son next to him. 2 for 1.
Is it,
I
the son's
don't have
not
to
supposed to
choose.
be here. Is the son not supposed to be here? Is this weird? Wasn't he going to New Ironcrest?
No.
No? Okay. Did I imagine that?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Okay. That's okay.
Just the silent whispers of, yeah, you're crazy.
Because, they were going to give New Ironcrest the Dire Bears or whatever, like at some point.
Yeah.
But not,
Yeah, they're
they
giving
weren't
them.
necessarily leaving
Yeah.
then. Got it. We're good.
You meet with them, or the projection heads to them. Drundal looks ahead to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is the cause for this? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. This debrief with the Emperor in 2 days. We are nervous that it could go wrong.
Of course it will go wrong.
I guess we were just reaching out to ensure that you all would be willing, if we needed to run, to come with.
Where is Hector?
Right here. And I'll just point over my shoulder.
Hector!
Yeah, step up. Roll.
You side with her.
I do.
Wormbreakers have always followed the Stoneborns. As brothers. If Hector follows you, you have us.
Thank you.
Do you need us to do anything? Or he kind of gestures down to like a drumstick he has.
No.
Okay.
I no.
Don't worry about it.
And I'll just end the connection.
Okay.
Why did that go so much better?
Dwarves are easier to get along with than anybody else.
How did Hammock seem in the projection? Did he seem like upset, nervous, worried?
It seemed normal.
No.
Cool. Well,
I think we should go scout the city.
time to go.
Learn the layout of the streets. Time to shore up everything. Because I have a feeling there's going to be severe anti-magic. So, best we learn patrols, alleyways, that stuff.
Create an escape route in case this palace itself is sealed. Be able to create a path out.
Exactly.
Are we going to be able to do this stealthily?
No, don't expect to do this stealthily.
That's part of the thing, too. We want them to know that we know. They can plot it out all they want, but we're still 2 steps ahead.
I
Well,
am very
I'm saying that in
torn.
the first part of this, we have every right to be there, so there's no reason that we can't walk around. The second part, when it actually comes down to us doing this, we are not stealthy, so us trying to play stealthy would be putting us at a disadvantage.
I could be stealthy.
Eclipse can be stealthy.
That's 1 of 5. You have 2 brick walls over you.
But I'm also one of the newest people, so
What
I
if-
would not be expected around.
What if Eclipse did the internals, the things that needed to be stealthy, like seeing if the palace has a anti-magic field over it or something?
Again, I don't think it would matter for us to just go to the palace early and just say we're just waiting for the meeting, and then we could just walk around as we want and just say we're bored. There's really no reason to sneak. Unless there's something particular that they don't want us to get into, then we can do so.
So
I
we
could
wing
also
it.
use Disguise Self and go with Eclipse. Nobody would even know me.
I wanted
Well-
to actually see if Eclipse had something along the sky self because its tabaxi would stand out. A lot.
Ironically, I'm quite well versed at keeping myself hidden, even in my normal form. I'm quite used to being the only one of my kind around.
Admire the confidence.
I do wonder if I did Disguise Self and made myself almost like a giant, it would cover that area. But my physicality would stay the same. So could Eclipse ride my shoulders and just be in the look of the giant?
Be hidden.
We'd
So,
be pulling the double
Disguise self
trick.
can only cover so
2
much.
kobolds in a trench coat.
So for this
God.
scenario, I'd say no.
Yeah, you can only be a foot taller or a foot shorter of your own
Yeah.
physical self.
Dang it. I thought it could be.
So it would look very weird.
That
It'd
would
be
be
hilarious.
major illusion or not disguise self. What's the other one? Where like you physically change.
Polymorph.
Polymorph.
Yes.
Thank you.
Polymorph. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Or
I
alter
couldn't,
self,
I
I
couldn't
think.
put you. Yeah, I couldn't put you on my shoulder at that point.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
My
was
thing is if we're going to go into the castle and there is something that they don't want us to see, and I'm the only stealthy one of the bunch, I should probably be stealthed or invisible the entire time I'm there. So if I suddenly disappear as a white cat, people won't go, "Where's the white cat?"
Counterpoint, if you're expected to be there and not at all, people will wonder where you are.
Oh, I'm just talking for exploring. If we explore today.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Rona.
Yes.
Make your wisdom saving throw.
That's silent hang. I was like, what?
And Cerseus. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
30.
Cerseus!
30.
Yeah, he said it like
Okay.
as soon as like you asked her, he was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back. And then he left.
I hope this
So now
hurts.
we play the waiting game.
Now we play the waiting game.
So I
Did I
believe,
crinkle?
I think that would be a good idea, though.
You just pop
So
back. You didn't even
it-
like sit down. You just like
Okay.
I said I'm gonna take 1 second while she's rolling, and then as I walk away, my headset dies, and I hear thirsty.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
Ozzy, are you within 10
Oh,
feet
that's
of
not
me?
a saving throw. It's not a saving throw, but I'll keep the roll because it's 18.
Rona, you're definitely within 10 feet of me.
21.
Oh, that's right.
I'll allow
36.
it. Yeah, then that's 27 for you. Okay. We both are okay.
Don't say it like that.
Depression.
I can't remember if we clarified this or not. Did I know that something was just happening to me because I rolled high?
I gave it to you that one time because you rolled real high. This is also a real high roll.
I would argue 36 is a high saving throw.
This is a someone's trying to invade your mind.
Okay, I'm gonna pop an anti-magic field.
Okay.
We're being spied upon.
I look more floofy.
As you pop the anti-magic field,
Oh no.
you guys are fine.
Okay.
I say again, it took a day before he did start turning, so it should be fine.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Instantaneous would have been funny.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
any magical items in here that are not relics, which only a couple you have relics, they are
Inert.
inert.
So I'm assuming like
Your far metal changes do not go away though.
okay, that's
So
what
you
I
know.
was gonna ask.
All right. We
So
need to get,
if you have
Magic roll,
normally
that's
a plus, if you normally had a +3 weapon, then you got an additional +1 from the far metal. The +3 goes away. It remains a +1 weapon because of far metal.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's a little.
No.
It still has the metal.
It's not
Are
magic.
my swords
It's-
still black smoky?
You notice they were when you were attacking with them.
Oh, okay. And then
So
it
that
kind
seems
of
to be something that comes out when it's an attack when you're
Okay,
attacking
okay.
with it. But right now, you see the beautiful make that it already had. It's got your engravings on it, but now where the engravings were, you see that it's almost like it's like really bright when you kind of flash it against the light.
Okay.
Brighter than normal. That's the far metal
Okay.
doing
Okay.
its thing. So you are in an anti-magic field. Things are fine. What are we doing?
all right, we need to get someplace secure quickly if we can.
Where
Why not go
would
to the biggest
that be?
anti-magic field there is around?
With the your.
Yeah, we could go back to the Eye of Y'all.
Or
We could just head straight
mind.
in.
To you guys.
this,
You have a little bit of time remaining for this meeting, so it's whatever you guys want to do.
Does anyone want me to attempt a weapon bond with our weapons? I know we have quite a bit of people that can summon as well. Just in case hair gets hairier.
Hairier hair.
Just in case Harry decides he wants to pull a trick on us.
I like brush down. Straight for.
I'd like
magic
to
fields.
say-
Be careful.
We should go in, see who's all around, see who we see, maybe
Sure.
meet some people.
Go get settled in.
Heading to Amarith.
All right.
Everyone else?
All right.
Yeah.
You good?
Okay.
I
Guess
will
nobody's-
coordinate with Cerseus, and I will not drop this until he's ready to go. So,
Okay. I need how are you getting there? What are you doing?
Walking.
We go drop off our stuff first, actually. We ever decide on that?
Well, whenever we meet in the alley left of the bookstore, we'll be able to drop off our stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well,
Do it.
that's assuming that no one's gonna stab us in the back
Don't
or
worry.
kill
Everyone's
her,
always trying to
and
stab
they
us.
take all of our stuff.
That's true. Hector's right.
That's why we
Everyone's
have-
trying to stab us in the back.
That's why we summon our weapons.
If only we had a pocket dimension that we could just.
Well, he has
We
one.
used to.
Like I have the Moonblade, and I can do a plus, just another weapon.
How about one of my scimitars then?
Yeah, that works. I just need an hour.
Okay. Let me know when it's available, because I do not enjoy being apart.
So what if we did this? We teleported to the Eye of Yore because we know we have that conference room that has the anti-scrying
Room.
thing. We can get your weapon bonded, and then we can leave from there. So that way we're not doing anything super suspicious that someone else can see when we get to Emerith. Emerith? Emerith.
Yes. That's probably a good idea.
But we could use the teleportation circle that way, so you're not using 2 teleports if you don't want to. As long
You
as
make
there's
another.
a circle.
That's fine.
Maybe stack the wizard there. You could make him waste his spells.
Ah, that's true.
We can make Von Skrell do the work.
Yes.
Weston Von Skrell.
He
And
enjoys
his
doing
new
things like that.
boots.
Oh, yes. As long
Hold
as he
on,
doesn't
do you-
get dirty, I'm thinking he's fine.
Hold on. Do you need any more spells for your Moonblade?
I'm pretty tapped up on the. I'm pretty tapped up on the spell storing function. Yes, I'm full up on that.
Your ring still has the ring still has the resurrection or whatever, right?
Yes.
Still has the
Raised dead. Yes.
raised.
It's 10 minutes, so it's not.
Instant.
Well,
Plus some
They
other
can
cast.
be-
Like, didn't the ring increase the cast time or something?
No,
I'm not wrong.
no.
I'm horribly wrong.
No, raised dead, you can only be dead for. Hold on.
Revivify is a minute.
Revivify is a minute. 10 days. I'm so sorry.
I was
You do have a
close.
moment. So as long as yes, so the limit on that is 10 days. So
Just grab a body.
so everybody hears me. Anyway,
Which one?
raised dead.
On us or?
Yeah, so like if someone is dead for more than 10 days, raised dead won't work. You need something higher than that.
Yeah, and I do have that always
Yeah.
set.
And yeah, me too. I have it. I have a ring of spell storing
Oh, okay.
that has it stored up that someone else can use.
Oh, thank God. So there is a spell that one could cast if they were not a cleric. Alarm or alert, I believe, and we could have it around.
Alarm.
Yeah, alarm around our weapons, and if something moves, you would be alerted. I don't know what the distance is on it, but I do believe it does have a large spell time. If I remember correctly, a warlock or wizard.
I used to be able to do it
Should be.
early in our journey, but I traded it out for something far greater. But it's a mile.
Okay.
Takes about a minute, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Minute
So
if you
that
do it
one-
normally.
That wouldn't assist us.
But yeah, no, as long as, at least for me and one of your weapons, as long as it's on our plane of existence, I can have it drawn to my hand immediately.
Okay.
There's not really much that can separate it.
So if I'm doing my math correctly, everybody except Cerseus, who doesn't really use one, would at least have access to some sort of weapon
Yeah.
as long as we have the
Right.
time to summon them to us.
Yeah.
If I can keep my gauntlets, I have that and the Blight of the Deep. But I should be fine without it.
Yes.
With my far metal, since it can automatically recall to me,
Mhm.
does that mean
I did not
even?
give you a distance.
So you're good?
I'm fine. Never mind. You don't have to do that. I'm probably playing with my swords at this point to figure that out.
You lay him
game.
down 5 feet back, 10 feet, and yeah.
Fun.
Oh, I wish I had this on my daggers too. My claws.
All right, so then, okay, so we're good. Do we need then to go to the Tower of Yor? Or the Eye of Yor? We don't have to cast that spell now.
It's not a spell. It's just a little ritual.
Dylan, I can't hear you.
I'll reiterate just to
I
make
can't
sure.
hear you. How do you feel about that?
I'm going to reiterate just to make sure we're all good. If you can teleport weapons, awesome. But yeah, if you have any other weapons, you don't get rid of them upon going to the meeting, you will have to get rid of them at the castle before going in.
Okay.
So
So I still have to drop mine off because I can't bamf them to other locations.
yes.
Okay.
So basically, like, we're all gonna give her our weapons, and then the ones you can summon to you, should stuff go bad, we
Yes.
can get a hold of. Yes, we're good.
I'm so
Assuming
glad I put
there's
that
no
on my
anti-magic.
swords. Well, you just cast an anti-magic field, right?
Cerseus, did you get in there?
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm trying
Yes.
to find Tower of Yor.
Okay, on the Aldahari
Exactly.
Empire.
Skips all over
Yeah, so I won't have an issue.
Actually, no. Dylan, you know where it's at?
Alex did say that the fire metal abilities weren't interrupted by the
Anti-magic.
Yeah.
Or relics. So, in theory,
Artifacts.
the Wind Blade would be fine.
Nope,
the Harvester
it
should
is
be
not.
fine.
On the map, Tyler, it's called Yours Eye.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I've seen that.
It's a legendary, not an
Yeah,
artifact.
that's left of Zelmont.
Yep. Got it. Thank you.
Right now, if you look on
better high
the,
res.
if you look on, yeah, it's 8K. If you look at the very top left of the map, you'll see a small little area called the Children's Burrow. That's where the Children of the North were at. A mountain around that area is where you are at right now. So you're pretty much at where the E is on the up there.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
We are in uncharted territories.
Yes.
How did we get up there?
That's where you. This
We
is where you
teleported.
went to go face Skyraeus.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's where the
Okay.
far metal mine is at.
I forgot we're still there. We kept talking about other places. I forgot we're actual Parmental Mine.
All right, so where are we going, Hoplites?
Amaranth.
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 Amarith.
Dylan did that on purpose, 100%.
All right, everyone okay to teleport to Amarith?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cerseus,
Ooh.
you're teleporting?
Yep.
I want to teleport.
Right,
Where?
I dropped the anti-magic field, by the way.
Okay, you drop that.
Dude, wait.
Cerseus.
I'm not gonna. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say because I didn't think about this. How am I gonna know to get there?
Yeah, exactly.
Figured
So, where do you want to teleport to? I was hoping
Let's
we'd get
go-
there before anyone
let's-
figured it out.
Let's go to the Eye of Yor,
I was
we
waiting
have
on
a
it.
teleportation circle.
I was like, we've all been there once.
Okay, we can do that.
And at that
Really
point, I can
hoping
stash my
for a
daggers.
mishap, to be honest. Like I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say anything. He doesn't know the teleportation circle. I just want to see what happens. You ruined it.
I was like, wait a second.
Just so you
Something
know,
fixed this before.
I will say this. The teleportation circle in these places have been in highly regulated areas.
We're literally invited to this meeting, right? We should be okay.
Okay.
Wait, where's the temple?
So the worst case scenario is they just know we're there.
Where's the Temple to Shantea that I did Word of Recall
That's
to?
on the Radesh map.
Okay.
No,
There.
the one we came out of.
That is in the water.
No, we came through a portal into another temple.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. That's in Radesh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was like, ding. I was
That's
like,
where you
an
made
idea.
your word of recall.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I thought. It was in Radish. Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
It's called, it's in Amberosa. It's
Amber.
on
It was another A city, AM city.
it's
I was
on
like,
the,
we tricked the system.
on the
On
eastern.
the southeastern coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Thank you.
Nice. Good job, y'all.
That was the
Can
one
we
where
just go to a
I
couple of
almost
ice
messed
notes
up
or-
really badly.
Okay, so anyways, where are we going?
I don't know. Where's the teleporter taking us?
Yes.
Come on.
I
Come
have
on.
your-
Come on.
I
Do
have
it.
your-
Do it.
Eye of Yore. Okay. You guys,
man.
all of you mixed with Abe and Icarus.
Are they with? Yeah, they're with
they're
us.
with you.
Yeah.
You all,
We have to leave them at the Eye of Yore. That's right.
you all teleport to Yore's Eye, Tower of Yore. You're in the same place you saw.
Trust.
Weston Von Skrell comes to meet you. Hello again.
Hello.
Mishanga's not here.
Yes, we know.
Okay. I don't know what all I can help you with, but nice to see you all.
Well, don't go anywhere, Cerseus.
We need to be able to teleport to Amaret. Do you have the teleportation circle written down somewhere I could use?
Yes, we can make that happen. Yes.
Okay. I would like to have it written down, and also, could you just teleport us there? Because I'd rather not waste a spell.
I knew it.
But
Nah.
you can give me the circle's information.
There was a moment there where I actually thought that maybe you'd be just asking for a little bit of knowledge to do something yourself, but it's okay. I'll help you. Do you want to be teleported to the circle, or do you want to be teleported somewhere else?
Outside of Amaret, if possible.
How about the... Yes, we can do that.
Northwood?
You want to be to Northwood?
Look,
Pretty close.
that would work.
Okay, Vlad would probably just put us traveling for a day, and then we'd have one day to do what we need to, and then one day for the meeting. It'd be nice to stretch our legs. Teleporting around, it kind of feels weird.
That's true.
It's like
So-
the worst jet lag.
Northwood?
Northwood.
Yes, please.
Very well.
I'm gonna, before we leave, because I have to leave Abe here,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go into a saddlebag and take out the heart of Zerikaz, so that way, like, we have that, and it's not just
Okay.
sitting somewhere.
All right. You have Zerika's heart.
Okay, and I will put that in my bag.
Okay.
I have a bag. I'm sure I have a bag.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
has a
have a
bag.
normal bag.
Yeah, I have a normal. I'm
Should
not
I- should I
putting
leave
the
the
heart of
junction?
Zerikaz
Extra dimensional portal.
into a.
Extra
Yeah, I feel
dimensional
like that's not
portal.
gonna be a good idea.
Come back, he's having tea.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, should I leave the junction?
No. No.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
No. No, you're filled with bad ideas. Shut up.
you have the heart of Zerikos.
Yes,
Abe is staying here.
we have to leave him here. Yes.
You are leaving weapons now or weapons later?
Weapons later.
Later?
We never know
I'm-
what ruffians might be stupid enough to jump us after
Yeah,
we
we drop
fight
off
a
weapons.
You are
dragon.
traveling from not. Yeah, you are traveling.
Yeah.
From North-
He's like, all I'm saying
Yeah,
is, it's like the mud crabs. You kill the dragon, and they're like, not in my territory, son.
Okay. So, weapons not yet. And Hector, are you leaving Icaros?
Is there any reason I can't bring him?
Teleportation numbers.
Can't take him into the meeting.
Don't worry, Hector. I'll be your flying man.
If there is a quick
Alright.
escape, and yeah, just
Yeah, it's
up,
gonna
up to you.
be one too many. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna look to the wizard. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell him.
When you look,
okay,
when you look
You
to
have
him,
to
he just
feed him.
looks intimidated. First off,
you have to feed him every 5 hours. You have to make sure he has 2 hours of fly time around the tower. His bedtime is strictly 9 p.m. Don't let him weasel out of it.
And don't let him touch a ficus.
That's true. He's deathly allergic to ficuses.
Not this again.
Right. Feed him every 5 hours, 2 hours of flying, bedtime at 9. No ficuses. Don't let him weasel out of anything. Understood.
What do you have again?
Thank you.
The
And then
something of what?
I'll take
Zeracons.
I'll take Icaros and I have him like look me in the eyes, and then I'll bring his harness over and then hand it to him. Then I'll give him the normal like temp bond command that I usually do. That's like he can trust him in a deal. Stay here
Very-
until I return.
Very pretty bird. Very pretty. Okay.
Do
Stay
not,
here for a moment. Bird.
Don't let Abe into the kitchen.
I assume
you
that's
speak
the
Celestial?
wolf.
Yes.
I know the language, yes.
Okay, and then I'll rip out a sheet of journal and I'll give him like the commands for like stays, sit, like follow all that stuff here. And then I'll write down.
Don't pee on the
next to
rug.
it. He understands Celestial. This is what he knows.
All right. Dog, stay back. Bird, stay back. Teleporting people to Northwood over here.
Can I stand next to Abe? Just be like,
Eldon,
what?
please.
What? Then I'll just. You gotta have some fun.
Are we good?
No,
Here's hoping.
I gotta use the bathroom.
I told you to use the bathroom before we left.
Listen, I
Fine.
know that's what Bessie said
And
too.
you all
all
get
right?
teleported.
In the middle of talking.
Yes.
That's what.
Return this teleport.
Hold your breath. Within a moment, you all are teleported into a very similar scene to what early Hoplite members have experienced a long time ago. Northwood and Night Rest are sister towns. They look very similar. Night Rest being the place where you all fought a night hag a long time ago.
Now we're gonna
So-
fight a North Hag.
So now you are
A lot of
all
callbacks here.
in Northwood. It is a small town, maybe population 1,000-ish, not big. But you are here. West on Van Skrell leaves you in this kind of treaded out dirt path. Right. Best of luck, Hoplites. And when you see a Shanga, give him my best. And I'll take care of the wolf and the bird.
His name's Abe.
Abe and the bird.
No, she was talking about the bird. The bird's name is Abe.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Abe and the wolf.
Ignore him.
Snaps, they just disappear.
John, that was the best thing you've done in a long time. That was awesome.
So, you all are in Northwood. You're about. Trying to remember how it was.
It's 4 hours per mark.
Yeah, it is 4 hours per mark walking.
Nice.
So 16 hours?
8, 12.
Yeah,
I told
you-
you, yeah, about a day.
Yeah, you've got a
Woohoo!
day of travel from Northwood to Amaranth. Thank you, John, for remembering that.
Wow.
Too bad we don't have something that you
Octopus
guys
John.
could fit into, because I could cut that down severely.
So,
I can cut that down a lot actually too.
anyways, how
I have a
walking?
second bird.
Well,
Me.
Wait a
I
minute.
specifically saved this, and I'm gonna burn a third level to call out my girl Kara.
oh, busting out the first love.
Takes an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's a third level spell, but she
The
is a
real
Pegasus,
The true
ebony
allergic
black.
All right.
She
An
is
hour
thunderous
was spent. You have a Pegasus, Kara, your celestial steed, summoned before you. The rest of you, how are we doing this? We walking? Some walking, some flying.
Flying.
We did do. There was a really cool thing. Do you think this town has the same service that Radesh had, to where we could hire like 2 carriage drivers and a team of horses to just haul us there the entire way, nonstop? That was pretty fun.
Well, we can ask.
Or we could just rent horses and maybe they do like a to from thing. We can like charter them to drop them off in Amaranth.
Let's ask. And I'll start walking into town.
Weston Von Skrell did teleport you just to the outside. When you walk into town, one of the first buildings you see is a stable. And yes, you can get a ride, or you can have horses. It's a similar stable because you guys have rented horses before in the north. It's almost like a U-Haul. You rent it here, you can turn it in here.
Okay.
So you can do that, or you can hire an actual
Stagecoach.
a cab driver essentially to take you there. So up to you. Cab driver is a little bit more expensive, but you don't need to worry about the well-being of the horses.
That's true. Well, how much
I
is
love how we
the...
have some. Oh, sorry.
The per horse is 20 gold.
Okay.
And per horse is 5 gold. A ride would be 10 gold for the day.
Okay.
So,
I honestly think that.
and you
that's
all since there's only 5 of you, you could fit in one carriage. It'd be a little cramped, but you could fit in one carriage.
And is that 10 gold per person? Or for the whole
That
thing?
is just for the ride.
Yeah, let's
let's do
let's
that.
do that. I'll fork over 10 gold.
Okay, mark that off. You have a
Split it up.
ride.
It's
Come on,
it's
come on, 2 gold, everybody, 2 gold.
So, anyways, you can
Two
get
of Cerseus's gold.
to Amaranth in 8 hours with this.
Okay, wonderful.
That's a good time.
All right.
Is there a window in the back of the carriage that you can kind of like just look out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on
Well,
Clara,
well.
not in the carriage, because I like to be special.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. 4 people in a carriage, you not, and you're off.
Yes.
So you are on your way to Amaranth. Any talks on the way?
I'll position myself so I can look out the back window.
Okay.
And just keep an eye on us as we ride.
Is it?
Doing aerial patrols above.
But before we go, I walk up to the cab driver and I ask if there's room for another in the front seat.
You could sit up here if you want to.
You know, talk helps make the travel a little lighter.
Sure.
So I'll sit up front.
So you'll sit with him.
Mhm.
Okay.
Rena will sit down in the carriage and wonder how she ended up alone in the carriage with Eldon and Cerseus.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, you can sit on the
Chopped
top.
liver. Chopped liver.
I mean, technically, in most carriages, it's a bench front seat and it's big enough for 3 people.
No, it's all right.
Hold on.
I don't even
Wisdom
care.
saving throw?
You can talk shit about me all you want. It's fine.
Hector,
Let's remember
wisdom
later.
saving throw.
Yay.
I didn't talk anything about you, Cerseus.
I got a 23.
Can I use
I would
Indomitable to get
remember that.
advantage on this?
You have to proclaim that before.
Aren't you also
I
within
failed
a
to
certain
save.
thing?
I ask if it fails and I re-roll it. I'm asking because last time it was just advantage.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a 32. I forgot it's a magical effect.
Between the two
Okay.
of us, we could probably
Hector, you're okay?
continuously cast.
Anti-magic field. Mine is done for the day because I
Okay.
turned it off. Because
Oh.
we weren't going to be
Somebody-
able to teleport anywhere.
Oh, okay.
I know we have
19.
a lot of enemies, so it's hard to really pick, but somebody is very nosy.
You guys keep on moving. What are you doing? Talking about anything or?
Okay. Closed in carriage or open carriage?
You could have picked. What would you want?
Open.
Okay.
Personally. I don't know if anybody else is going to have a vote.
I'm just turned around in the front seat, sitting and talking to you.
Well, you're the one that paid, so
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
I
you're the
picked-
one
Yeah,
that picks
it's
the right
Open.
one. Do you want it convertible, open
Who
top,
that
closed
level
top?
16 it'd be like, what carriage do you guys want? Like,
Hey,
He cranks open the top.
Just pick anything out
Sometimes
of
it's
row
just nice to
one.
enjoy the little thing.
you want a hard top carriage or a soft top carriage?
Soft top, please.
sorry guys, the winch is broken. Unfortunately, the top's gonna be open even if it rains. Sorry.
All right. So this is drawn by 4 horses, so you know. So
Okay.
they keep it up. So you're good.
So I'm gonna like sit in the back, probably with my feet up on the other bench because I'm gonna be a huge problem since there's so much room. So, Eclipse, I think I ran into a friend of yours. Well, quite the opposite, actually.
I was gonna say I don't have many friends
What's the one
that are alive.
What's the one? Tobias?
She damn near falls off the bench. Like she's looking behind, like perched up, happy tail, and she falls onto your legs.
Oh, should I have waited?
And she is puffy. Tobias?
Are you that's
sure?
what he said his name was.
What
Yes,
did he
it
look
was.
like?
What did he look like? He had a scar on either side of his face.
She immediately turns black.
Okay.
I should have definitely waited.
And it's just like uncontrolled anger and just wafts of black smoke from her fur.
You see the driver just.
He's like,
Hey, it costs 0 gold to mind your business.
eyes on the road, sir. Eyes on the
Oh
road.
my gosh.
That's funny.
That was wonderful. Well played, sir.
An extra 5 gold? You'd never saw this.
It costs nothing. Mind your business.
And
So it turns out he was traveling with a friend of ours, actually.
she's not really hearing anything. She just heard Tobias, found out he had scars, and she is fuming. And she's like, that's not possible. I killed him. That's why he has both sides of his face clawed.
Well, he wasn't.
Dead?
I severely underestimated the level of a dead man.
I should have incinerated him when I had the chance. Instead, I left him in the alleyway with obvious cut marks on his face. The original statement was the ones on the left side of his face were from a wyvern attack that he brilliantly defended off when he actually used my mentor as a body shield, and I watched him get ripped in half in front of me. And the wyvern attack did not actually exist. My mentor took that attack, and the scratch is from his claws raking across his face. But he was deemed a hero. And she is like, those eyes are just slowly glowing brighter and brighter and brighter.
So, that sounds like something we might need to take care of.
Yeah. Do I feel anything when I hear that? Other than just uncontrollable anger and rage?
Not. No, I feel like there's more important things. This is more personal.
Damn it. Oh.
Doesn't mean that it's wrong. Just means there are other things more important.
If it comes time to where we could possibly send him to hell whence he came, I would be okay with that. But right now we have more pressing matters, as much as I would love to just turn him to dust.
Well, I've seen him, so I could find him again.
Oh, and I know exactly what he looks like.
So, if it's not too personal of a question, what happened to you with him? Besides he killed the mentor.
5 on the front lines during the push forward, withdraw. And my family was never much. I was sold off at a young age, is really what occurred. And he took me in, he mentored me, he taught me everything that I needed to know about the battlefield. I watched him die in front of me. And I watched this scum of the earth tell everyone that my mentor had defected, led the whole thing off with a huge lie, and he had somehow defeated the wyvern. And then I was cast aside, completely on my own, until one fateful day I was lucky enough to find him again and end him the first time. Apparently not well enough.
Would I have heard of this Tobias figure before when I was on the front lines, or like
Name,
heard of
though.
this wyvern attack.
You know there were plenty of wyvern attacks, something you're familiar with.
Yeah.
But
Because it was a wyvern attack.
Yes.
He just didn't get hit.
it was the Kavirat used wyverns in the last war, but the name Tobias isn't indicative enough to be able to have your mind related to anything. It's
I
just
gotcha.
a name that is kind of common.
Okay.
So you
I
would,
was
need,
making
you would
sure.
need more information. You might know this person, but you need more information.
Okay.
He had stolen valor and is the worst scum of possible scum.
I don't disagree with you there.
And ironically, because of that, is how I found my god. A small child facing extreme anger, depression, and horrific sadness on the battlefield became a wonderful, malleable tool. And he was my first kill. Aside from the war, but yes.
It's a little different.
Yes. And oh, did it feel good.
I guess technically he wasn't your first kill then.
And she just glares.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
Comedy's how I handle my stress. All right. Bad jokes. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a Cheshire grin at this point. Yeah. So, what did he say to you?
He was with who was he with? Hector. Hector!
Hector.
What?
Trumps up. What?
I imagine it's like it goes from like long flaps to dive bomb as he's like trying to match pace without like overtaking. It's like what? Just pulls up, rolls the window down. Yeah, pull over.
Who was Tobias with?
Wasn't he with Amon?
Ah, yes.
Name and Hagar.
I will say
Oh,
this:
sorry, I
whoever
keep calling
he's,
him Amon is like, sorry, Amon.
whoever Tobias is with, is not someone that can be trusted, and they are not in your best interest to be with.
Eamon has assisted us in the past.
Tobias is a self-serving words that would probably offend most of the people.
I don't disagree with you, but I think Eamon's one of the good ones.
You must have everyone fooled them.
Carriage speeds up a little bit more.
He's like, get these people out of my cart.
Yeah, that's the vibe you get. It's just like, I need to get out of this.
He's like, it cost me 0 gold, but by God, do they need to leave?
Yeah. Eclipse is like slowly coming back to being white again.
I'd like to get there safely.
Well-
Faster. Faster. Forward.
So,
We march for the
2 hours shaved off the trip. Wow, that was quick.
Can I be flying with you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the car fits too. I would never tell anyone no.
I fly myself.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Either on.
anyways, fly boys.
Fly boys.
Fly, you fool.
Any more talks?
Eldon's probably like, I'm gonna get to the front and let these women talk it out.
He's just sitting on the bench being like, bad timing, bad timing. Gotta work on that one for later.
I look down
He's
the
like,
car up
"We're
and
the
like,
last time."
sorry.
No, go.
No,
You're
go
good.
ahead, Dylan.
I was gonna look down to Kara and like as I'm up in the air by myself for a little bit, whenever like Cersei snowbounds around me, I'm gonna just look down at her and I'll be like, did you know this whole time who I was?
Aww, that's cool.
Wait,
He's talking to Kara going, do you know who I was
Talking
this
to
entire
Kara.
time?
Kara understands the spoken language, so she speaks Celestial. So I would ask Kara in Celestial if she.
Oh,
knew
if she
who I
knew
was.
like Hector was like Ilmater.
If she
oh,
knew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pegasus
RP of
has
Pegasus real
contacts.
quick.
they can.
Well, I don't think she like she doesn't
I
necessarily.
don't think she can respond.
No, she just understands.
Yeah,
But it's still like telepathy and stuff. So I feel like I could at least get like gist, you know? Like a yes or
Yeah.
no is a pretty simple thing to convey.
Do a barrel roll for yes. Do a backflip for no.
I like a very shameful. Like,
Hangs upside down.
But I wasn't supposed to say anything. Like she
Yeah,
she
but I
does
was
like that. She looks at me
forsworn.
and gives me like the side eye, and then she like looks away. And she's like, I knew it.
As you fly with Kara, you feel that she understands. We know she understands, but you get a feeling back. Not an answer so much as a feeling. That that she knew.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. I was just curious.
So, as you guys continue, is there anything else that you find important to talk about on this trip? Otherwise, we can go ahead and send you to Amaranth.
I'm gonna go to Rona.
Okay? You fly back down to the carriage.
Just
I'm
sitting
just
comfortably in the
flying
middle, looking
alongside,
across from you.
just-
Just whoa.
Okay?
So, guys, Rona, I do wonder if your visual message. I've forgotten the name of it too.
Projection.
Projection. Does projection? I wonder if it could work for me to talk to Torm. I've seen him in person, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. Can it work between realms?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Be interesting to try one day.
A different day, but yes, I'd be willing to attempt that. Yes.
All right. I just wanted to put the thought in your head and question it.
As he flies
Back up
back.
I go.
Goodbye, Socius.
Hey, can I talk to Torm later? Okay. Okay. So
I love YA.
the trip goes on. You will make it there about 2 hours earlier.
Yes.
You're welcome.
We turned a 14-hour trip to a 6-hour trip.
Yep.
So well done.
We'll have a good one now.
He's like, get off of my carriage.
And you see him immediately. Go, go, go.
Does he
Well,
like dive
wait,
off
when-
and just like
I'm the first one to get off, and I go and I pet the horses individually and give them a carrot.
Okay. You guys are in Amaranth. So Amaranth, big city. Massive city. There are 4 entrances into Amaranth. You are on the western entrance. If you remember how Amaranth was set up from our session forever ago, that's not this is new for you, but it's a ringed city. So there's one outer wall that is the lower income. Center wall is like middle income, and then there's a middle section that's the higher area with the castle in the middle.
Okay.
Amaranth also ascends. It's almost like a small city mountain
Okay.
that just kind of builds up. So you are entering on the western gate of Amaranth.
You guys wonder if there's still a big hole in the ground? I imagine that'd be really hard to patch up.
Is there?
Well, let's go see, I guess.
That was in the noble district, right by the castle. If you want to go.
Might as well.
Yes, and they're heading there anyways.
All right.
Eclipse is just
On the way.
blindly following, completely lost in her thoughts.
You've been here once before.
Okay.
Just kind of lost as a younger person, lost as a child, wandering around. This place was very overwhelming when you were younger, and still stays that way today. But you make it in. You walk past Horror District, Middle District, Upper District. And when you make it, just all in all, about an additional 2 hours of walking. Place is crowded. We'll say all of you notice a little bit more guards. And not just guards, but militia. Actual soldiers. They're kind of in packs of, 6 to 12, just making rounds through the city.
Can I get a vibe as like a former militia member if they're like they were summoned here for like a parade thing where it's like just execute you, or if it's like we expect to attack on the Capitol tonight, everyone will be ready. Like, can I also
More
see
of
if
the
there's like
latter.
any wanted signs of like look for these folks, and it's just all of us.
Yeah, more of the latter. Doesn't look they're specifically looking for anything, but it just seems like they upped security.
They're just more on guard.
Yep. You make it to the upper district after a couple hours of walking. You make it to the street with the bookstore on it.
And what is the name of this bookstore, Alex?
One moment. Let me open up my old notes.
Oh man. She's
Also,
gonna
do we
be
look for a?
pissed.
Do I see a particular woman at this bookstore too?
Hold
No,
on.
because she gonna find you first.
She's gonna find
It's not me.
Hector.
It's Hector. It's Hector that got the love. Because Hector went.
The one time I tried to be like suave and charming, and then it's like immediately.
The bookstore's name, and this is from the notes from over 2 years ago, is called Leather Bound.
Ooh.
I forgot that's what that was called.
Yep.
He's a. I'm. Yep.
Yep. Shh.
Hush you too.
He's gonna be in so much trouble.
As you all are walking, I would assume, Hector, you would de-Pegasus for this.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be on Kara.
As you are making your way through, you're approaching the bookstore. And you see one guy on the middle of the street just kind of look down to your group,
Yeah.
run inside the
Oh
bookstore.
God.
That was odd.
A moment later, he runs back out with another guy. And then one more emerges from the bookstore with the sword drawn.
I am so glad we didn't drop our weapons off.
Is Hector in front of the group?
He's about in the middle, I'd say. Probably. That's where usually Hector is.
Okay.
Just battle-wise, it's the aura.
Eclipse is with.
But he's...
I don't know.
This guy walks out. You're looking at maybe a 5'5", 180 pounds, big glasses on his face, has a helmet, probably too big for him, under his arm. He's wearing what would look like his father's armor. It's just kind of oversized for him, doesn't look like it fits well. He walks out, he takes his sword, and he points it down the street to your group, specifically to Hector. Gideon Lawlight!
Oh no.
I challenge you
Oh no.
to a duel of ancient rules.
Oh no!
Don't do it, Dylan. Don't end this little.
The winner may court Felona.
Yes!
What say you?
Oh man.
I will.
That's cute.
I will. I will lock eyes with him, and without moving my gaze, I'm going to dismount off of my Pegasus and walk towards him. And then I gotta look down because I have a little bit of height. Who?
Oh!
He looks over to the right to the bookstore, and you see the woman that was enamored by you a long time ago, Felona Reed, the owner of the bookstore.
Spelled that wrong.
You watch her gripping a book, looking at the two of you just back and forth. It's just like in the chambermaid secret.
Oh my God.
Oh. Wait, does she say that like loud enough?
Just soft enough to where maybe one or two of you hear it.
Okay.
I'll say you hear it.
Yeah.
Um,
I look at Rona and I go, I read that. I'm uncomfortable.
What is it?
You don't.
you remember it was a Baba style book. Oh. Which most of his books
yeah.
were very
Yeah.
Adulty.
Yes.
Adult. So,
I love
This guy-
Hector just who?
did I say his name yet?
No.
No.
He's just a guy.
He
Thaddeus,
points the
please,
sword
Thaddeus.
to you again. What say you?
What's your name?
Say it again.
What's your name?
Arthur Doyle. Sir.
Arthur. Is it to the death?
He looks over to Felona, who's just like gripping this book. It's to the death.
Does this kid seem like he's like
He's probably about maybe 30.
shit?
I'm,
He's 30. Okay, does this dude seem like he's shaking in his boots right now? And Hector going to the death.
Dude, his armor
Insight
doesn't fit. It's shaking.
Can I start heading in the direction of Felona?
Sure.
Felona's her name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just follow you. Hello.
So yeah, I just
Insight?
want to. I want to.
14.
He's a little nervous.
Oh.
You can tell he's doing this just to,
Impress.
yeah. Rona.
I'll walk up to her.
Okay, you're on. I'm saying right now you're on the way. Give it a
Okay.
second. Hector.
First, before I accept this and I tell you the true terms of a to the death with me, I would ask that Felona would choose who she would like to be with. And it is me, then I will accept.
Wait,
Rona
I'm
stops
gonna-
moving.
Sophie's is gonna scream out. Sophie's gonna
Popcorn.
scream out, give him the power you did when we took down Sky Reyes.
You watch him just look over to Cerseus, look back to you, and he looks over to Felona. You get up to Felona at this time. Felona looks to after what Gideon said. What are you gonna do?
What are you doing? Put a stop to this. This is ridiculous.
They're fighting for me.
They are not. This isn't some story. Blood stains the dirt.
This is your choice between me and him. Who would you choose?
Oh my god.
Eclipse face palms.
You notice. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna say Eldon. You notice in the back with a big grin on his face. Not even near the bookstore, but walking down the street, you do see the familiar face of Bob Style. Just trying to hold back laughter.
I'll see him and I'll just be like,
He makes eye contact.
This is gonna be a great episode to transcribe.
I will be with the man who wins this fight.
Wait, so she's gonna head up to Arthur.
Then I shall fight.
Oh no.
Lord.
Can Cerseus go up to Arthur?
Well, hold on. Hector, do you accept the duel of ancient rule? To the death! With Sir Arthur Doyle,
with Sir
guardian of the bookstore,
In armor that does not fit.
keeper of Felona Reed's heart.
Felona Reed, good.
And you are absolutely sure there is no other challenge you wish to invoke him. The combat of arms is what you doesn't have. We don't have to. You can pick something else. You choose combat of arms.
You my man, I'm trying to
Combat of
help.
arms.
Combat of arms.
Could also be one of wit.
You could drink?
I don't think he's gonna win that.
No, he might.
Enough!
Which one?
A fight.
Right. So, Arthur, a fight to the death with me has a certain terms. You have to understand my true name. It's Hector Stoneborn, King of Alvaron. not only win Filona's heart, if you kill me, you become king of Alpha.
Oh no!
Filona looks over. And Arthur is just
What would happen if I went up
I
there
still accept.
and hit him on the head with my hilt and knock him out? The scrawny one.
I don't know. It's literally
Hector's gonna
Hector
pull
has to
his halberd
accept.
off his back. He's gonna go like, "Well, Arthur, I accept," and he's gonna like fully power up. His
What
hands
if
gonna
we
pop,
bang
his
it?
hands are gonna pop, his halberd's gonna go full power.
It's against the
Hector.
law now.
Hector, hold up. I need to talk to
No.
This child's gonna die.
Everyone halt for a moment. Me and Dylan.
Me and Dylan, right here, right
Fighting
now.
for this fictional woman.
Hector,
Fighting for Filona.
you
I was gonna give him a pep talk.
hold on. Hector, you full on Halo wings, Silver's will ignited. Intimidation check with advantage.
Yes.
Do I recognize a halberd now?
Yay.
Yes, you do.
I do. Oh,
Excite.
Carrie,
Like,
I need
that's
to
funny
quit
that this is the time that you get to see my halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember at the bookstore?
This scrawny ass.
Do you remember
Yeah,
in front
hold
of
on.
Leatherbound?
26.
Everyone, hold on. 26. Yeah. He like steps back very shakily. You watch the you can actually hear the armor shift on his body because of how loose it is. It doesn't
my.
fit his scrawny form. As he backs up, looks over to Filona. Filona is just eyes on you now, just
Oh.
enamored once more.
Oh no.
Ah! He just goes in for it.
Oh.
Hector, roll initiative.
Oh no.
Five then.
He did make the
Okay.
first attack. He will attack first.
Oh, I got a 26.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
15 minus 3.
Oh!
So he
I negative 3 dex?
he goes
You
to
should have
attack.
done wit.
What's he got? Longsword, rapier?
It's a long sword.
Okay.
There's a
Respect.
5 hit.
Does a 5 hit?
Can I let it? Like,
Yeah. It'll just ting off of your breastplate. Ting.
Oh my god, I want him to like.
He looks for a reaction, like expecting that to have done something.
That's when like
What do
he
you
looks
do?
at me and it goes all tunnel vision because
Oh god.
just
Someone
fucking took
struck.
damage, psychic damage, to have the audacity to strike me.
he will take psychic damage.
Oh my god, that's right.
It didn't give him much health.
Oh no.
How much does
no.
he take?
Class features.
Isn't it 6?
Scornful would be 6 damage.
Yeah.
Psychic damage.
He just dies.
He doesn't die. He's still up.
He doesn't die.
He attacks.
How big of a nosebleed did this kid just get?
Yeah, you see a little bit more. Hector, your turn.
Like Hector tried to just scare him out of it, but you realize this guy actually has a lot of gumph. He doesn't want to kill him. So I know you've never seen Dragon Ball Z, but so he's gonna just swap his halberd to his offhand. He's just gonna reach back and he's just gonna uppercut him in the gut. Just try to knock the wind out of him and knock him out. Just not as like a knockout move, not like as a
Just a non-lethal unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's really disrespectful to him because you went to the death and then you go for the punch. It's like wow, that little respect.
All right, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Unarmed strike.
Wait, what's your plus?
Hold on.
My
Does
unarmed
that
strike
do
is a
it?
plus 10, so it's a 15.
15 hits.
So it's an automatic 6. Plus
Be
radiant
proficient in the armor
damage
for
is a
count.
D8.
Yep.
Oh no.
So,
Ow.
it is a
Here.
1d8, right? Yeah, it's a 1d8. So it's if it matters, it's a 6 bludgeoning, 5 radiant damage.
Yeah. In a blow of radiant light, Arthur gets kind of pushed up into the air about 4 feet before he drops down in the clank of armor. As he hits the ground, he goes, You walk away now?
Come on, kid, you got this. Show your guts.
We sent her to death. I want to see her death. He's out. He is unconscious. He had 10 hit points.
Oh no.
Oh my god, did he kill him?
I look at Rona. You or me?
Oh, he's not dead.
I'm gonna like as to say that Hector's gonna plant his boot on his chest and like take the halberd and like hold it in an underhand grip above his head. He's gonna be like, "This challenge is not over.
Oh
Face
no.
me again when you're stronger." Oh. Put it on his back.
Bologna runs up and
Clothesline.
kneels down over Arthur and puts her hand up to like prevent you from swinging if you were to swing. Enough! She looks down to Arthur. It's just like Ramala. In the champions. You fought for me. Leave us be! You brute! You look back up to Baba Style. He's now writing in a notebook.
I was about
my
to ask,
God.
was he writing this whole time?
He's like,
This guy's gonna have the most amazing backstory
Hector
in
will
the
just
next
nod,
campaign.
satisfied without another word. He'll like step back and you keep continuing on to the palace. I feel like it just never happens.
You might want to take him to a healer.
love will heal him. Just like in Farm Boy and the Fiend. And she pulls him away.
Oh no.
What?
And I'm like,
Well,
I might
that
actually die.
actually sounds
Leave
pretty
him
good.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I'll take care of it. You go talk some sense into your boyfriend.
There's no talking sense into him now.
I didn't think so, but you know. Let's see. What do we got? Where is it?
Baba Style will give a wink to the group. Just familiar.
Okay. I just do a quick like cure wounds on the kid.
You do. He just kind of gets pulled back into the bookstore. And you hear Valona just say something like, "Out of the way! A hero is being dragged through here now. Move!
I'm actually impressed that she can drag him. Because you know
She's big.
She a big girl.
Yeah.
She got some muscles. So she
She lifts.
she lifts.
Opposites attract.
Skip leg day.
Opposites
She drags it in there, and
She don't
that
skip leg
is that. You guys continue. This is the bookstore, though, that has the alleyway. So if you wanted to do that now, you can do that now. Up to you.
We don't have to give them up till tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, I thought that she was only going to be there like during the whole thing.
She didn't say give you a date.
No.
She just said,
She-
go in.
Oh.
So you can imagine sometime leading up to it.
She's just camping out in the middle of this alleyway. Little tent.
Just hanging
Okay.
out.
Where are these guys?
Playing solitaire.
So what do you want to do? Want to do it now?
I'm not of a mind to give up my weapon yet.
I would have to agree. You know, if a show like this occurs again. No one else has unrequited loves here, right?
Apparently.
Not here.
Okay.
All right. So what next?
I think we should find an inn or
Okay.
Yes.
someplace.
Quick enough, you guys are able to find an inn.
This is not where the cherry blossom was, right?
No, Cherry
Cherry Blossom,
Cherry Blossom was all the way in Rutland.
But is there a
Well,
cherry
I knew that
blossom up
it was like
here?
a chain
Yeah.
because there were multiple.
Oh, yeah.
I would be specifically looking for a cherry blossom.
No, do not. They are cursed.
They have
No,
the
you
greatest
do not-
homes. You got the best
With a very-
views, actually.
That is
Nice
the
view.
most awesome balcony that we could get spied upon. I don't know what you're talking about.
And also blown up in.
Again.
It's a story we could tell. Also, didn't we want to go see the hole and see if that was still there?
It was in the Noble
Yeah.
District.
Oh, yes, that's a good point.
You head
I'm
essentially
sure-
up
I
to
don't know.
the town square for the Noble District. You head that way, and maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you get there. There's no hole.
Aw.
There's no damage.
Oh, this has been a year. long
poke
time
it
in the
for an
middle of the
illusion.
Can I tell with my masonry proficiency if it is like something they just worked really hard on, or if this was like a magical resealing to show like no damage? Because I know like with the other junctions, it creates a space and then the space disappears. Would it be something like that, or would it be more like they had a bunch of mages and masons working on this?
Well, from what you remember, this was your first day with the group.
Yeah, so it's just
from
like
what you
wow.
remember, the space that was created was below this. So this looks like it was repaired by either people or magic, whatever. But the space below, you can imagine, probably isn't there anymore.
Because the junction's gone.
Yeah, where the yes.
So does mass refill it, or it's just a pocket?
So
It's
when
like it never existed.
when the this anchor point was discovered forever ago, it essentially created itself out of nowhere and entered into this time stream,
Okay.
and it occupied the space where they claim this hole is, well, under it. So that space where this would have been is probably no longer there. Up here seems to have been destroyed by the future group during that time to get down to it.
Oh, okay.
So this was probably not part of that. Okay. However, it is repaired now. Seems to be no damage. Everything's all fine and dandy.
Hunky dory.
Nice.
So, you all find a decent hotel up here. It's not the Cherry Blossom. Not the Cherry Blossom. This Amaranth Royal.
Like a rip-off of
What
like
would
a
it be called?
berry blossom.
The Amorous
Berry
Royal.
Blossom. Yeah. The Amaranth
apple
Royal.
orchard.
Noble district of Amaranth. You can get there, each of you, 15 gold a night. You can disperse rooms however you want to, but it
That's per person or per room?
depends. How we doing it?
Let's go for the
Can I
next.
bunk with you?
Sure.
Dylan? What?
Should we go for the top level suite again? Those
Oh,
are
do you
always
have
really
that?
nice.
Top level back of the house would be the safest.
100 a night.
All right.
3 bedrooms.
Yeah, we can make that work.
3.
All right. 100 gold a night.
Saucer eyeballs.
I got it.
You'll
I'll
need it
split
for
it with
tonight.
you.
You'll split it.
I'll
and
split it
tomorrow
with you.
night.
Okay. So we need two nights.
Yes, you still
Okay,
have one more
that's
day
right,
before
right.
your meeting.
So I'll do 100. You do 100.
Okay.
Don't forget.
You have it. You guys can go ahead, go up there. And what else do we want to do?
How late in the day is it at this point?
Probably
Close.
6, 7
Okay.
p.m.
We could do like an evening stroll, kind of figure out the area around the castle.
I'd say actually 8 p.m.
Okay, that looks a little
I
suspicious.
forgot about the walk.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Eclipse is gonna go find a washroom.
Okay. Easy to find once you get up in there. A couple of bathrooms spread out through here. It's a similar layout to the Cherry Blossom, but you got your own balcony, your own private rooms, massive kind of living room. It's nice.
Is there a kitchen?
Mhm.
And is it the pantry stocked?
Yes.
Okay. Rona's gonna start cooking.
Okay.
Does it have fish?
I don't know. Does it have fish?
Any meat you can have it ordered up to the room.
Okay.
Pantry wise, they have things for cooking and alcohol of different sorts.
Okay.
But yeah, easy enough. Just take off another 50 gold
Okay.
for the higher up prices of
I'll split with you.
food. But yeah, you guys can have whatever you want to eat, and you go to the washroom. Any specific reason?
She's gonna go in there and start meditating on what she just found out about. And she's clutching Horizon's holy symbol that she had taken off his body.
Trying to
Scry.
meditate for you or to scry?
She's scrying
Okay.
on Tobias.
Okay.
Saucy.
What's your spell save DC?
That is a great question.
It tells you at the top.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Yeah.
18? You find him. He seems to be with a group of people. No words are spoken, but it is him. A little bit older. The scars are there, a little bit less noticeable than they used to be.
Okay.
But he seems to be with a group of people. You're not sure how many, but it looks like a caravan of sorts. And he's just walking. It
What-
looks like since the sun is pretty much down, looks like they're starting to slow down and camp up for the night or something.
Okay.
But
What direction is the sun?
it's hard to tell.
Okay. But it's not. Oh.
I
yeah,
will say
'cause
the
don't see
surrounding
through his
area
eyes.
looks very similar to your trip today.
Uh-oh.
That's about all you can tell. As in, like, same type of geography. So, that's essentially it. Unfortunately, there wasn't much you would be talking about in this time.
What about like his body language? Is he hiding his face?
He does
Is
have a
more-
cloak up. He does have the hood on. He seems to be really reserved about his appearance. But other than that, it's just walking.
Okay.
So, you're cooking, Eldon. What do you want to do?
Kind of in the kitchen. He'll be sitting at the bar holding a sending stone, and he'll send a message to Bessie.
What do you say?
Hey babe, I love you. Got to Amaris. Talking to Emperor with group soon. Be safe. Love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
You get a message back. Please be safe. Love you too. When you get back, I have a surprise for you.
Like a baby.
A 9-month surprise, or
Second baby.
she just spent all of your money.
Cerseus.
So she's just gonna fly around, kind of outside on the balcony, do a safety check. He has alert, so he's kind of just trying to make sure nothing's happening, and everybody's trying to trap the windows again.
Okay. You are paranoid and looking around. You do not see anything that would cause alarm. But I will say, on your way through the Noble District once again, before you made it here, upped security. Hector, what are you doing?
Hector is going to sit on the balcony, leaning over with like his legs crossed, one elbow, like supporting his weight, looking off into the city, thinking about how a small man tried to challenge him to the death today. It's like he's just gonna consider thinking of stuff. Is it me? Am I just not enough anymore? Do I just not look? Do I not look intimidating as I think I do? Do I need to work on my image?
A crisis of image on the balcony.
This guy totally just gave Hector like a super, like a
Ego debuff.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the one word for you said it's a crisis. It's like something crisis.
Oh, a crisis, an
Like
identity
a
crisis.
midlife-
Existential
mid-
crisis?
Existential crisis. Thank you, Cassie. He's
You're
he's
welcome.
out on the balcony having an existential crisis about what happened.
Jeez.
An existential
funny.
midlife crisis.
He's just thinking about it. It's like, am I getting too old?
I need to get a new
I'm
mount.
soft. Am I not? Yeah,
Everyone's
it's
out
just.
there. Since he's gonna fly around, and each time he does a lap, he says one word. Hey, Hector, wasn't that guy brave?
It's like 5 minutes between each word, so Hector's like,
He's
huh?
like, what happened in the first one?
And
I don't
we
know the
completely
sentence.
zoned out with 1,000 yards stare, and he'll hear like, wasn't? It's like, what? Cerseus.
You all have your hotel, relax, contemplate, cook, you feast, and you rest. Moving things forward, The next day, I'm going to go by everybody. Final day. For anything you want to do. I'm going to start with Cerseus.
Let me see. He wants to talk to Alistair, but I don't know if he has a way to talk to somebody without Rona.
Okay. You will.
No, so he'll just chill.
All right. Eldon.
I would want to try to do like just scouting, like the streets around the castle, figure out kind of where the guards sit and like the main road where the patrols are. If there's like back alleys I
Okay.
easy duck into.
Think about exactly what you're looking for, and then we'll come right back to you. Rona.
She's gonna talk to Hector.
Okay. Hold on. Eclipse.
Upon immediately waking up, she's gonna scry again.
Okay. 24 hours, so it has to be that night.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, then she'll wait on that. She'll end up going with Eldon
Okay.
to make it
To help out. with
make
the
it look a little more touristy and
Gotcha.
not so.
And Hector.
Hector time! I have two things I would like to do. Number one is I would like to go find 5 platinum rings with 50 gold pieces.
Okay. I will say that's honestly easy enough in the Noble District. We'll come back to you. Hold on to your list. Back to Cerseus. You want to speak to your brother. Rona is a friend and member of the party. You could ask her to do this for you.
Kind of wanted to talk to Alistair without Rona, so he could have that one-on-one without him to see his thoughts without Rona being there to keep it. You know,
Well,
it's
you
more
could-
of he wanted the open conversation.
Yeah.
But I have another idea.
Not away without Rona.
Yeah, I have another idea.
Okay.
This one's gonna be weird, but I want to talk to Torn.
How?
He's gonna go to Rona and ask for dang it.
Projection.
I've been looking at for it. Projection.
Projection.
Yeah. I've been looking for it. I keep forgetting it. I even went
Okay.
to her page and looked for the spell.
It's not on there.
Rona, do you-
So
Rona, do you think we could try projection with Torn? No. I want to see if it would work.
sure. I will give it my best shot.
Okay.
I will cast projection.
It does not work.
Sorry, Cerseus.
But you tried.
It was a long shot, and I just wanted, if we could, so I could get a response. Actually, talk to him.
All right.
Question: Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, Rona, do you think it worked or didn't work because you couldn't get in contact with him, or because he might not be here anymore? We do know that all the gods are disappearing at the moment and dying.
I know in my own experience I have to cast a very particular spell to even get in contact with my goddess. And my communication is fairly short. So I'd imagine it has something to do with either the different plane thing or
True.
he's a god and it requires something higher than just a hey, how's it going kind of spell.
Hey, what up? Can I get
It was
$5?
always worth a shot.
Yes.
Need a
Always
small
worth it.
loan.
Eldon.
Thank you.
So
You and Eclipse.
yeah, specifically, I'm looking for a clean getaway that would have us avoid being spotted by like guards
Okay.
or anybody.
Roll me a perception check, and I will allow you to use advantage because you have Eclipse with you.
I was gonna say I cast guidance on him.
Okay. Guidance as well.
Yeah, because like while this is happening, to help kind of keep it looking less suspicious, since he's known, they're known. I'm assuming around here. She's like, "Oh, so what's this? What's that?"
Yeah.
New kitten, big city.
There's a 22 on perception.
22. You could find a couple of areas that could be, but security is so high, you're not seeing it. Not that you can't find it. You're certain it's covered. Everywhere you look, there's almost a guard within eye shot of everywhere you go.
Is there a sewage system? Would I be able to smell that?
Roll a perception check.
If I can smell it, they
Once
have
she-
a problem.
Once she mentions it, would it be like I didn't think of that, and I'll kind of like try to help her with that.
Roll me. No, actually, you can roll advantage.
Wait, what'd you say? Perception?
Yeah, advantage.
It was the same number both times.
There you go.
29.
29. You do smell just the tiniest hint of sewage. You follow the scent of it. Eldon, you are with her, and you do find an entrance to some sewers. About this big. It looks like it's small, like kind of
Rats only.
yeah, you're not seeing an entrance. You're sure there might be one around here somewhere, but if there is in other cities that you've seen some type of manhole on a common street, it is guarded. So security is high. So you aren't seeing anything that the sewage would be, or the sewers would be able to help you with.
Okay.
Anything else you do?
Just kind of walking out and about as we're just looking for all this stuff. Kind of like get a little closer to like shoulders or almost touch and be like, I understand what you're going through.
I immediately find a food cart
All right.
and grab some food and walk back, and I go,
Don't have to tell me.
yeah.
Take off gold.
Oh yeah, thank you. Something like that obviously sticks with you. And then, it's worse to find out that the person that you had finally avenged is actually no longer avenged.
I completely understand that one as well. Sadly.
This is an interesting group. And she just
Well, your whole thing of one bad person spoils the bunch, then I'm certain I spoil the hoplites. I'm not necessarily a good person. Well, wasn't a good person. I'm trying to be.
yeah.
Murdered a lady. Her sister came for me and my wife. She died. Rather quick. Yep. So I understand.
She takes a spit and picks her teeth with it and goes, well, normally quick is the best way to go in my line of work.
Well, wasn't by my hand, so.
You guys walk around, talk, bond just a little bit, know each other a little bit better.
I want to try and find an outfit that allows me to blend in a little more.
Okay.
Because I can't remember what I was wearing, but I doubt it was in good condition. I honestly think it was just trousers, my chainmail, and a small cape with a hood.
Yeah.
And being the fact that I just now have actual money, clothing is probably something I should look into.
Okay. You go.
We are
you can
meeting
find a
nobility.
clothes shop, and Eldon can lead you to one. He's been up here a couple times.
Yeah.
We're meeting nobility. I don't think they'd like us looking
Raggy.
raggedy,
So
adventure worn.
you do find something. You can find about 4 outfits that you'd like, and that would cost you probably 50 gold in total.
Okay.
How many outfits are you getting?
I'm just gonna
Because
go
I'm
ahead.
footing the bill.
not all 4 outfits then because she feels very odd.
What would you want?
She wants to make sure that it's something that's easy to move in.
Okay. Flowy?
But also can hide the numerous daggers that are strapped to
Baggy?
her legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's like one of those walking skirts that you can just,
Yeah.
then that would be something fancy enough. Well, she wouldn't know what fancy is, so at this point she's probably asking for your assistance.
Yeah, I'll be.
You guide her
let's
to
see.
what's kind of common for Amaranth standards,
Yeah.
and
Do you want a
you
dress
find
or a
two
suit?
good outfits that fit
A
what
dress.
you want for its purpose, and you think they're good for blending in this area.
Yeah.
Either way, you're still going to have a tail and ears you have to worry about.
Yeah.
But this would help. So you do that. You can just cost it. It's 25 gold. Rona.
At some point today, she wanted to talk to Hector. So, like, if
Okay.
he had errands to run,
He happens to have errands to run. He's on his way out. You catch him.
hey, can I talk to you about something privately?
I wasn't really gonna kill that guy. I was just trying to put on a show.
He's like, I am in the doghouse.
I
No.
I never
I
thought
don't
you would.
remember that woman at all. I have no idea who she is.
I've never seen her in my life.
Like, at all.
Damage control.
I,
Damage control.
I don't know how they know me. I don't know where they came from. Sorry about
Roll
the
me an
awkward-
insight check.
I like that.
You
This
should
is
do
the
the
only.
one I did.
Hector
This is
needs
the
to
only
roll a
time.
history check because he doesn't remember people.
Oh, nice. Natural 20 for a 27.
Friends.
Should make you some more.
This woman at the
Thanks,
bookstore
girlfriend,
most
I
likely
thought.
fantasized and told lies about her romantic life in order to garner attention. Hector seemed to be that real life individual who would have to suffer from it in some form or fashion.
Yike.
Everything came to fruition when Sir Arthur Doyle decided to defend her honor. This guy who probably left her and didn't pay for, well, who knows? I don't know. Like, who knows what story she came up with? But she most likely painted Hector as the bad boy, who she still kind of liked, but you don't know.
It's perfect music for this.
That's probably what happened.
Listen, Hector, you're not in trouble, first of all. Like, I didn't think you were gonna kill him. And if you were gonna, we could have fixed it. Like, it's not, I don't know.
Bring it back. Like, well, that was a fight to the death for sure, but they didn't say you can't bring it back.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
No, it's not. It seems just like such an odd conversation to be happening right now.
But that's not what you
No.
wanted to talk about.
No.
Okay, completely
Unless
forgot
I-
I said anything.
Unless I need to be worried. Should I be worried about?
No, I hope I never see them again.
Yeah, okay. You're not gonna like swoop in or like steal
I did
her
tell
out
him
from
to come
under
back
him.
to me when he's stronger, so he might try to challenge me on a later date. Maybe, but besides that, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Anyway,
Crazy. Unless he makes some pact with the devil to become immensely strong, I think I'll be fine.
Baphomet just leaves me. It's like, I found another.
This guy.
I found him. A being of pure hatred and resentment.
no, what I was going to talk to you about actually is I feel very much out of my league. Not with you. Oh, that's weird.
You're out of
No.
my league. Wait.
No, with I've never walked into a trap on purpose. And I am terrified that this is going to go really, really wrong. Certain that it should. And also have the audacity to ask you to not do something stupid.
I have to admit, I'm kind of confused on the idea of me doing something stupid. I feel like between you and me, that could cover a very wide array of things. I will tell you this. I think I know what you're afraid of is that if the Emperor makes a move towards you, I would make a move towards him.
Yes.
I will make a move to defend you to the best of my ability. But if it makes you feel better, I won't try to be aggressive unless I feel the need to, which I shouldn't. Because currently, we're on the plan of if something goes wrong, we leave. There shouldn't be anything that happens. I won't go out of my way to start trouble.
Which means a lot. That's basically what I wanted to hear, but I guess if I have the opportunity or the ability to get I'm somewhat self-sufficient, sort of. And if just don't challenge him to the death, I guess, is what I'm asking. It's not for me. And that sounds horrible, I know, but...
Hey, he's gonna take his hands and put it on his shoulder. Be all right. Nothing bad's going to happen. We're going to stick together as a team. If things go south and he wants to try to be aggressive, that should be the end of it.
Okay.
I know this is a bad situation to be in, but from everything that we've been through so far, I honestly don't believe this is the most dangerous one. Which is funny because you actually were more willing to jump down into a pit of hell, basically, than you are to go to this meeting. And I honestly didn't see us coming back from that. But this out of everything that we've done so far, fighting a dragon and a weird god man and a Baylor on an elevator, this isn't by far not the hardest thing that we've had to do.
Perhaps. I guess when we did all of those things, I didn't have a country on my shoulders then. I do now. And more than that, even, I know how much I care for you, and I am hopeful that that is the same in return. And I know that there are many lines that I used to not be willing to cross that I would, if I needed to, for you. And I am just asking you to not cross those. And it's selfish, and it's silly, and it's... Yeah.
I believe in your ability to protect yourself. If it comes to him trying to take you, I won't let him. I won't let you sacrifice yourself. Not because of you and me, but because if he takes you, that starts a war. Immediately. I mean, if we leave, we might be able to stop it. But as soon as you become a prisoner of Aldahari, Kavarot comes at. They will come for you. We can't let that happen.
All right. That makes sense. Okay.
All right. Hector, you wanted to go out for run errands?
I have some
You
shopping.
need
Do
to
you
run
want to
errands?
come with me, or do you have anything else you have to do?
I'll tag along. No, that sounds great.
Okay. Real quick, is there anything you want to get to? Okay. Hector, what's on your list?
The 5 rings. So the 5
platinum, you
rings
said?
for 50 apiece. Yeah, 5 platinum rings for 50 gold apiece.
For piece, that'll cost you
250.
250 gold.
250. What are you working on? What are you doing?
I already have an
And
idea.
I'll like,
Me too.
I'm gonna take one ring and put it on me, and I'm gonna take Rona's hand and be like, I have a gift for you. And I'm gonna take one of the rings, put it on her finger.
Which hand?
finger?
Which finger?
Which finger?
Which hand?
Okay. So let's go.
Which hand?
If I'm looking at
Quickly
her
looks up
like this,
what
and I'm gonna go
what-
D8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll
Wait,
be the
Rena
left
only
hand.
has 4 fingers?
Left
Oh, left
middle.
middle. Oh, that's
Picking the
close.
thumb.
Hey,
I'm
the
just
thumb is a
like-
good
just
one.
like, bloop. Yeah, left
Okay.
middle.
Oh, we were one off.
What's this?
This is in case something happens. I protection. It's,
Let's say that one more time. We lost you for just a second. In case
Yeah,
something
I saw
happens.
it. I blinked for like 10 seconds straight. It was weird. But it's a these rings, and I'll show that I have like mine on my middle left. They allow me to make a connection to where I can put a ward on you, to where if I activate it, you won't be a hit. We get to share the pain, basically.
Oh.
Oh, I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
we had this before.
I'm familiar with the spell.
Okay. Anything else,
I
Hector?
was going to pick one for everybody, just in case whoever seemed to be the most out of it at the time, I can help take some of their
Tank.
help.
That's smart.
I am a champion of suffering. It is what I do, and I need to go to the palace because I have an item that I need to pick up, which is my Stone Keeper armor set. Because I want it.
All right.
So I will head
Okay.
to the palace. Get my,
All right.
or try to.
So you left this here a long time ago? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
This
So
was when we first started on our journey out of Amulet. After we accepted the quest, I was.
Oh,
to
yeah,
leave
you
my
swapped
armor.
out so that way you weren't noticeable.
That's
Yes.
right. I remember that.
Okay.
It
All right.
has
Forgot
no
about that.
other meaning besides its sentimental value to me.
Okay.
it's secretly a plus 12.
So, you head that way to pick up your armor. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Bum, bum.
So, thank you, Traveler, for
Makes
watching.
me
We hope you
nervous.
enjoyed. Stay safe out there and keep moving forward. We'll see you again later. Bye.
Bye bye.